shackles off him. Poor son can't eat proper.
Dunno, I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Always Gaming. We're here with a new series that we're gonna start, Thronebreaker. I love card games, love them. So I'm really excited about this one. It's within the Witcher universe, and I heard that there's amazing storytelling in it. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. So difficulty, we're gonna go with. For players, Gwent, I don't know what Gwent is, so we're gonna go with Battle Hardened, moderate challenge. I'm sure we can switch it up midway if it becomes a problem. I mean, if it's like too easy.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was, not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so.
Such interesting artwork. It's like 2D, 3D.
The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
We'll tell him to settle down.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty. Straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... Send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Welcome to Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. You can control your character using L. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. Okay. Oh, it wants me to do that. What if I go off the cobblestone? Ooh. Right back on it. You'll expand your army throughout the game, but to do so, you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. Okay. While on the road, you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Alright, no doubt. No doubt. It's not letting me... Oh, am I supposed to go do it? So let's literally go do that. Wood and gold. Nice. Can we get in there?
Oh, thought it were bandits riding.
Just stole their wood? Because I'm the queen? Because I got it like that? I can do that? Alright. Some more over there. Alright. Before we do the quest, let's talk to these people.
They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Jesus. That. This game's gonna get crazy. Major Game of Thrones vibes. Okay, was that supposed to do something? Sure. Is it like a... hold on 1 second. No, not audio. Yes, there we go. Auto continue dialogues. That's what I need, because that pressing A shit is whack. Do you want to save your changes? Yes, I do. Thank you. Alright, so I guess there's no way to really look at the quests right now. So I guess we'll keep going. Is there something over here? No. An obstacle blocks your path. To remove it, you will need to spend some of your resources. Lame. Your Majesty, it seems someone's felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Issue axes to the soldiers and put them to work. That'll cost me a soldier and 25 wood. Or have the logger sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. 25 gold and 50 wood. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? I feel like soldiers are less of a commodity. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events can be predicted, so you cannot be predicted, so you'd best be prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
'Cause she's a gangster.
Charge!
All right, first battle. Let's see what this gameplay is like. Oh, you can have custom decks. Okay, cool. Can't choose between them right now. Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Alright, let's start the battle. Alright, this is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half and your opponent will play on the top. Units can be played on one of two rows, melee or ranged. But remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Okay. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only 1 card, but you can use any number of abilities. The player who goes first in a match is the same who initiates the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn. Alright, no doubt.
The white of an eye from half a league away.
Stray Slinger, human.
An outrage!
Okay, the strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. Okay, so the upper left number is the strength of the unit. The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. Okay. Some units have armor. Cool. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the
Your
unit.
Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select the card and read its short description. Additional information will appear if you press ZR on the card. Play any card. Alright. Hold on. Alright, so loyal. Okay. Loyal boosts self. Boost self by 5. Trigger this ability automatically when your leader's ability is used. Okay. Deploy an enemy by the number of cards in this row. Oh, damage. Deploy. Damage an enemy by the number of cards in this row, including self. Reach is 2, so this is range. Okay. And Count Caldwell. Oh, the leader. Or at least their leader. The men's leader for now. Other than myself, that is. Anyways, moving on. Deploy. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna go with... Alright, we'll go with this, and we'll put him in the back row.
Give me a target.
Alright. To end your turn, press X.
Yeah, yeah!
Whenever an enemy attacks, takes damage, boosts self by 1. Okay. Let's play this guy up front.
Aye.
Salt of the earth, they are, your grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Scythemen have the loyal ability. This means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Meve's ability. Okay, how do I use Meve's ability? Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, you just select the leader. Meve's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use Meve's ability, first select her. Oh shit, she's on the side. Didn't even peep her there. Then select one of your units. Okay, and their leader's over there. Okay, I see. Okay, cool. So we're gonna select her, It says boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor. Cooldown is 3, so 3 turns. Cool. We will definitely put to him. So
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs.
and then his ability should activate. You cannot. Oh no, his ability activated first and then hers. Okay. You cannot make any more moves. It's time to end your turn. Press. All right. So do we not like attack?
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Move 1 unit. Your opponent's cards also have abilities. Be sure to read the descriptions carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Alright. Move 1 unit to the row opposite this unit and damage it by 1. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is this. It's funny how I'm not drawing cards. Can I not draw cards? Alright, whatever. And what was his? Play a copy adjacent. Alright. We're gonna... Yeah.
What? Who dares?
I'll place them right in the middle. Beautiful. Count Caldwell's ability allows him to summon from the deck copies of cards that are adjacent to him. His ability is activated the moment he is played, because it's deployed.
Should have listened to me, old lady. Our ballista, your command.
Yeah, we'll take care of that. Give rid of that
The
armor.
strays took tail and run.
I mean, right now we have 43 strength and
Our
they have
victory
11.
is assured. Sound the horns. May they sing praises of this triumph for ages.
When you have played all your cards, the end turn button will... the end turn button will turn into pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. Okay, but do I draw cards? The player whose army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point. Alright,
The
cool.
battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Okay, cool. Cool, I'm down with this. Very strategic so far.
Battle formation! Protect the queen!
The player who won the previous round will play first in the next round. Cool. Play any card. I'm gonna go with your boy.
This artist will be reaping black-clad heads.
And I can use her ability now, right? No, I can't. How do I know when I can? Whatever.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Alright, cool. You're cool. You're cool for that, guy. Deploy. When one... deploy. Trigger this ability when played. Yeah. So... Sorry. Move 1 unit to the row opposite. Yeah, this is that same one. Okay, cool. So... That's fine. What we're gonna do is... We're gonna... Play this again.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
We'll catch them all!
Now, whenever an enemy takes damage, boost self by 1. Okay. Can I use her ability now? I can. I would love to know when I can, but no doubt. We're gonna boost. We'll boost him since he's on the front line. Why not? Oh, because they both get boosted. Fire. Dog. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a little icon in the bottom left that says 3 with the hourglass. All right, and we'll end. Oh, play any card. Okay, so we'll play him in the back row.
Armor won't save.
All right, there we go. End turn or pass. You've won the round. You've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you are the battle's victor. Congratulations.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you. Victory.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Alright, well, we took care of that. What's this? We got that, some of the wood back, but we got the coins back for sure. Alright. Yeah, that was cool. I really enjoyed that. And it's only, I'm sure it's gonna get way more complex.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
To survey your army, you must first pitch camp. Right, pitch your camp by pressing select. Cool. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, thus easing your journey down the line. Cool. Enter the workshop. That's this one right here. Cool. Here you can build and improve camp buildings. To improve your camp buildings, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. For your journey, you'll definitely need access to a regional map, but to get it, you will first need to improve your royal tent. Alright. Upgrade the royal tent to level 2. So we're already level 1. You can check your main objectives and official correspondence here. Provide access to a map of your current region. Cool beans. Thanks to this improvement, you can now access. Now have access to the regional map, which you can open from the main game screen. The workshop itself can also be improved. With each subsequent improvement, you will gain access to new, stronger units. Cool. Go to command tent to view your army. Where the frig is the command tent? This one? Alright. So these are the cards in my deck. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, in the command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap. Okay, so you'll be able to have more cards, allowing you to use stronger units. Or, okay, no, that's what that does. Cool. The cards currently in your deck are displayed on the left-hand side. Okay. And I have 5 of some card. I have 5 Lyria and Scythemen. Damn. I mean, which is good. I mean, it's a good card. Anyways, all cards available for you to create and place in your deck are displayed in the main screen. You can access new cards by upgrading your training grounds and workshop as well through certain story related tasks. Okay. Grayed out cards are available, but have not yet been created. You must create them before you can include them in your deck. I don't see any grayed out ones, but I feels you. Your deck must contain a minimum of 25 cards, while not exceeding your army's recruit cap. Currently, your recruit cap sits at 125. Okay, so I can have 25 cards that maximum, I guess the numbers on the side cap at 125. Oh, it's both probably. It's probably both the armor and the... their regular points. To create new cards, you need a particular resource, recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon, as well as through certain story-related tasks. You've received additional resources to recruit a Wagenberg card. To do so, select the card, press Y, then confirm by pressing A. Okay. Where the hell am I supposed to do that? Here? Okay. You receive additional resources to recruit a Wagenberg card. Okay. Wagenberg machine field support or order damage. Okay, of course it's gonna block the screen. Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit. Armor amount. Oh, I'm sorry. My reading is slacking right now. Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor amount. Then lose all armor. Interesting. Currently it has no armor amount, but that's fine. But it's an order, so I guess it happens when I command it to be so. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears in this row. Okay. Cool. Actually. So yeah, so we're gonna press Y and then confirm by pressing A. Recruit card. Are you sure you wish to recruit Wagenberg into your army? It's gonna cost quite a lot, but take it. Alright. Add Wagenberg to your deck by selecting the card. Yeah, but that wasn't... Okay, whatever. Add Wagenberg to your deck by selecting the card and pressing A. Okay. You can now view and create new cards or return to the main game screen to continue your journey. Alright. Yeah, but see, which cards are grayed out? Because it said those are available to create. Boost unit by 10. Permanent resilience. When Meve uses her ability to reduce her cooldown by 1, order. Okay. I guess there aren't any to like straight up create, but. And I remove cards. Hold on. Where's the Wagenberg? And there you go. I removed it. Okay, that's simple. That's simple enough. We'll leave everything for now. You can now take a look at your other camp buildings to familiarize yourself with their functions. You can return to the main game screen to continue your journey. Alright. Let's familiarize ourselves. Mess tent. You can talk with your companions in the mess tent. Give them a little bit of your time and you may just learn a secret or two.
A bit of respite, Reynard?
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
Willem is not suited to be king. Yeah, why would I shit on my son like that? It's not wearisome sitting alone. Yeah,
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start. Not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim. And to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched. That he failed to think through. And yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
For Reginald to err wasn't unheard of. Doomed to end badly, that I dare say. I mean, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Talk
with
of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve, save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Word. I now feel loyalty to Reynard. I'm down with him. Plus, it's nice to know that the king was a merciful king.
Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, your grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances. Events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
Ansaeus. I like that name. Alright, we out.
It's time I attended to other matters.
Yeah, that was cool. Alright, so the mess tent. Down with it. Royal tent. Oh, letters. In the royal tent, you can view the letters and maps you've received so far, as well as keys and card fragments. The royal tent can also be accessed from the main game screen by pressing R. Cool. Royal Steward's letters. Your Highness, artisans from Grabador have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. I've included an engraving of the design. You'll be pleased with it, I hope. Blah blah blah. Line inherited from King Coram the First. Bared fangs offered a stunning realism, and the ancestral sword of the Delans of Temeria appears as if forged in the very depths of Mahakam. I don't know if I'm gonna read all of these guys, but I'll read this one, or maybe the first couple, or maybe I'll just read the ones that really have importance. But anyway, I've no doubt it shall prove the castle's latest masterpiece. We eagerly await your return, my lady. Gustav, blah blah blah. Letters from the king, from King Demavend. Dear Meve, you've my gratitude for attending the summit. What luck we did not put off meeting any longer. From what my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across Yaruga. Come what may, remember, you have my full and unconditional support. Best wishes, Demavend. Cool. Reports. Movement. Strays of Spala. Alright. And last but not least, Royal Tent, baby. Royal Tent. Mess Tent, Command Tent. Oh, can I just like get to all of them from here? Oh no, this is like the upgrading of it. Okay. Can't access those upgrades yet, apparently. So Command Tent, Watchtower. Can do this. Use scouts to mark the location of treasures and resources on your regional map. Enables unit creation in army buildings. I already have that. Oh yeah, why not do this? I'm down with that. Cost a lot, but if it's gonna show me the treasures and resources, then it's gonna pay for itself. Actually, there's this. Increase the number of trinkets Meve can equip to 3. I mean, that sounds good. Can't even afford it though. Training grounds. Gain between 25 to 75 gold for every battle won. That'll pay for itself too, but I just don't have it right now. Gain 1 recruit after every battle won. That's good too. Provides access to the training grounds and enables you to recruit new combat units in the command tent. Okay, that's why there was none in gray, because we literally can't do that yet. We can't create new cards yet. Okay, workshop enables to create new support units in the command tent. Okay, I guess support units are automatic. I guess I don't have to play them. Increase Meve's movement on the map by 5%. Does that? I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out later. Shit's expensive. Increase Meve's movement by 15%. All right, maybe it's like her running speed. Anyways, I think this was a good introduction to the game. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Actually, let's see what's up. Remember that you can open your map by pressing X. Fire. Okay, so this is my current location. Okay, your primary task is marked with an exclamation point to see what awaits you. Next, scroll through the map by using R. Okay, cool. That's the primary task. Okay, cool. Yeah, map is pretty big. Whoa. Yeah, map is pretty big. I'm diggity down with it. And this might just be one area, but anyways. Alright, cool. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. This was a great introduction to the game. We got a handle on the mechanics and how a lot of the shit's gonna work. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm liking this game more than I thought I was. Especially since this is the world of the Witcher. I love this time period, this whole like medieval knights and honor, all that. But anyways, drop a like on the video if you liked it, dislike it if not. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on the game and just anything in general, and subscribe to the channel for more Thronebreaker content. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.